Just a little while ago, Al-Hilal just beat Al-Nasr in the Saudi League. In the Arab League, Al-Hilal is leading the championship more than ever. After beating Cristiano Ronaldo's team, Al-Hilal takes a great victory today. Before we review this match, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Falso 9 television channel and start supporting these new reactions that we bring to all of you. So we invite you to leave a like and of course keep supporting the channel's content. Let's dive into what this win means for Filippo Inzaghi's team and what this loss means for Cristiano Ronaldo's team. So let's start reviewing what happened in this match. The first thing to say is that the first half was better for Al-Nasr, Cristiano's team, which had two clear chances before getting close to the goal area. Before the goal, there was a cross shot from Kingsley Coman which the opposing team's goalkeeper saved very well. And then comes a providential pass from Joao Felix, so that none other than Cristiano Ronaldo could finish and in this way take the lead. Al-Nasr went into halftime with a 1-0 lead against Al-Hilal in this crucial match. In the Saudi League, if they had won, Al-Nasr would be just 1 point behind Al-Hilal. With almost 3 months of competition still ahead now in the second half, the match ended up unfolding in a very particular way. Why in the second half? In the first few minutes, the match continued at a slow pace. It felt like the game was going the way Al-Nasr wanted, with a match that wasn't being played much, just letting the minutes run and waiting for it to end. Of course, this was going to bring Jorge Jesus' team closer to victory. Now, there's an incident in the match which is what starts to unravel Cristiano's team's victory, which is what starts to set things up for Inzaghi's team to take the win. And it's that the first ball Malcolm can receive and control inside the box, if Makan ends up taking him down, if Makan ends up committing the foul here, and the referee awards a clear penalty to Al-Hilal, and in 60 minutes a little more, a little less, because it ends up being extended with the penalty and the goal. Al-Hilal ties the match less than 15 minutes into the second half. Although Zari takes the penalty and scores. However, a notable incident follows involving goalkeeper Al-Akidi. When Ruben Neves tries to grab the ball to restart quickly and put the ball back into play fast to take advantage of Al-Hilal's momentum, he ends up hitting him. The goalkeeper ends up hitting him after the penalty was taken, with Al-Hilal's goal and the referee waiting for the players to return to their half for the kickoff. At that moment, the referee first gives Neves a yellow card. They call him from the video assistant referee to clearly inform him about the off-the-ball foul by the goalkeeper Al-Akidi, and that's when he ends up seeing the red card. And that's when Jorge Jesus' team is forced to regroup, start moving, and make changes from the bench. He's not a midfielder, forward, or defender. The player sent off was the goalkeeper. He not only has to make a forced substitution but also loses one. That could affect the match outcome. After the goal and Al-Hilal's equalizer, the match was played the way the home team wanted, the way the current leader of Arab football wanted. Why? Since they controlled the ball, they tried not to retreat to Nassr but still spent the second half nearly trapped in their own goal area. Even though we had a match where there weren't many goal opportunities, and in fact the game didn't have many chances outside of the goals themselves. In fact, we could even say that there was one chance for Al-Nasr and one chance for Al-Hilal, one for each side. It went beyond just the goals, right? But in the second half, a key moment occurred around the 80th minute with a cross. A cross ended up coming in from the left corner flag. Then the Al-Nasr defense ended up clearing it. And on that second ball, Ruben Neves sends in the cross and the Al-Hilal midfielder connects to score what is now 2-1 for Inzaghi's team. And in this way, they turned it around against Cristiano Ronaldo's team. They turned it around against Cristiano's team. And Cristiano can't do it alone, because the truth is that Cristiano, even at his age, even with the hierarchy he has in the plays he made, helped the team. Yes, it's true that with the pace of the match, in one situation or another, Cristiano Ronaldo sometimes gets caught offside, but when the team attacked and Cristiano could get involved, he helped the team. But the problem here is that it's not enough for Joao Felix to give Cristiano a perfect pass and Cristiano scores the goal. If afterwards there are clear individual and defensive mistakes by the team, it ends up making any effort by Koeman, Felix, or Cristiano pointless. That's why Cristiano's team ends up losing as well. Because in that same play, in the play where the goal happens, it shows exactly what Cristiano's team is like. Defensively, because they end up with that play on that second cross, on that the famous second ball, more opposing forwards than Cristiano's defenders inside the box. When they had to defend that result more, considering they were playing with one less player, Cristiano's team defended very poorly. The goal finally came and Al-Hilal turned it around. With 10 minutes left, Jorge Jesus' team pushed forward a bit in those final minutes. But it was pointless because in the 90th minute, with 7 minutes added, in the 92nd minute, a penalty was awarded after a foul on Aldo Sarri, which later became Ruben Neves' 3-1 goal. And the decisive goal so that Al-Hilal could secure the victory, so that Al-Hilal could stay at the top of the league. 7 points ahead of Al-Nasr, a team that lost its third consecutive match. They lost to Al-Qaxixia, also lost to Al-Ali, and now to Al-Hilal. And one thing that keeps happening, a pattern that Cristiano's team keeps repeating, is that they can't beat the strong teams in the league. They do beat the mid-table teams, the teams at the bottom of the league, but it's still a team that really struggles to beat the powerful ones. And it's in these matches, when you face the third place team, when you face the first place team, that the leagues end up being decided. Not always, but in many championships you have to beat the teams that are below you in the table and not lose to those that are above you. And then you have to hope that in the rest of the matches, your direct rivals end up dropping points along the way. And Al-Nasr is a team that doesn't do this. They make mistakes against teams that are perhaps below them in the standings. Plus, they can't get stronger or defeat the top teams. That's why Cristiano Ronaldo, beyond adding hierarchy, beyond the fact that we're talking about a very different context from what Cristiano Ronaldo used to show us. The Arab League is a disorganized league just like the Major League Soccer, to draw a line of comparison between the two leagues where Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi are playing today. Cristiano, no matter how much hierarchy or experience he can bring to the team, if his teammates keep having games like today and making mistakes like today, Al-Nasr will end up like this, and Cristiano Ronaldo won't win a league or any major football title. Here's what this analysis has been, this post-match reaction to Al-Hilal's victory over Cristiano Ronaldo's Nassr. Inzaghi's team is more of a leader than ever, having pulled 7 points ahead of Nassr, who could even end up in third place, because if Al-Ali wins their match this round, they could move up to third place in the standings. That's all for this video. Please like, comment, I'll be reading them, and subscribe. This is Falso Nueve Television. See you in the next reaction.